everybody. Welcome to another Erin ASMR video. I hope you're all doing well. So I just picked up this Zojirushi Breadmaker. I'm so excited. This is gonna be an old school filmed video that's like very lo-fi. So I put in my ingredients. I'm not sure if you can see, it's not even kneading yet, but the timer is going off. I wanted to buy something frivolous but practical. The bread maker is both because I don't really need it, but it's going to help me in the long run. So I thought I would take y'all for a read along on this Zojirushi home bakery mini manual. So I got the model number BBHAC10 and we're gonna take a look. So please grab a drink or whatever you want and we're gonna go make our very first loaf of bread. Camera adjusting a la Erin style. So sit back, relax, and grab that beverage. I hope this helps you fall asleep, or it's just regular background sound. We're gonna test it. This lovely Zojirushi bread maker. So let's roll. All right, so I got myself situated, and I'm gonna go through the manual. Very exciting. It's absolutely riveting. So let's take a little spin on this bread maker. I had never heard of Zojirushi before. There's the brand name in case you're curious. So here's the index, and with this bread maker, let me tell you this story first. I wanted to come home to the smell of fresh bread or waking up to the smell of fresh bread, and I didn't want to be bothered making it by hand, so I just opted for a frivolous buy that would ultimately save me money over a span of 2 years. And I'm hoping I can take this with me to the UK. I'm hoping that can be the case because I don't want to go over there and see that the voltage is not going to connect to UK voltage systems. That would just be devastating. I would be so sad because this was quite a bit of money. It retails for $3.66, and I just got it. I was burning $200 in my pocket, and then I used a little extra birthday money for the remainder. So there's my story of how I got myself the Zojirushi bread maker home bakery mini. This isn't even the big one. The regular sized one is about $600 to $700. And if we're going to compare it to cars, the Zojirushi is the equivalent of the Toyota Corolla. It's nothing fancy, but it does everything you need it to do, and it doesn't break down, which is what I was looking for. And I'm desperately hoping that I can take it with me to the UK. Fingers crossed. All right. So we're going to go through the index and just like briefly. There's before use, how to use. It's giving you like this very basic instructions on how to make the bread, and what I like about it is the fact that I could just dump the ingredients in. You have to be accurate with the ingredients, but I like it a lot because sometimes I just want to dump the ingredients and go, much like an Instapot and an air fryer. And you can also leave it overnight. So right here is the safeguards. Do not touch hot surfaces. use handles or knobs. Do not close the steam vent opening under any circumstances. To protect against electrical shock, do not immerse the cord, plug, or baking machine in water. Sure, that's pretty legit. And it just makes me chuckle. In water or other liquids. Close supervision is necessary when the appliance is used by or near children. Unplug the power cord when the appliance is not in use or before cleaning. Allow to cool before putting on or taking off any parts. That's good to know. Makes sense. And before cleaning the appliance, do not use or operate the appliance with a damaged cord or plug. After the appliance malfunctions or has been damaged in any manner, return the appliance to the nearest authorized service facility or dealer for examination, repair, or adjustment. And they also gave me this Zajirushi postage required. And then it gives you like the registration. It's like a limited time warranty. 6-month warranty from the date of purchase. And they will repair the product with new or rebuilt parts at no charge to you in the US and Canada, provided you return the product during the warranty period with transportation charges prepaid to one of the following and the authorized Zajirushi dealer from whom this was purchased. Cool. Should Zajirushi determine that the product is not defective, it's not covered by warranty, or is outside of the warranty term, Zajirushi shall return the product to you at your expense without being repaired or replaced. Fair. So there's a sample from this limited warranty. And I find limited is usually very limited. I like an unlimited warranty personally if I'm going to buy a product. I just find limited warranty is like very sneaky, if I'm going to be honest. I like unlimited warranty. Okay. Save these instructions. Get it. This appliance is for household use only, just in case you needed to know that. It's not for anything else. Note, a short cord is provided to reduce the risk of becoming entangled or tripping over. Well, that makes somewhat sense. I'm just chuckling because of how it's phrased. Extension cords may be used if the care is exercised in their use. I wouldn't recommend it. When an extension cord is used, number 1, the marked electrical rating of the extension cord should be at least as great as the electrical rating of the appliance, and number 2, the longer cord should be arranged so that it will not drape over the countertop or tabletop where it can be pulled on by children or tripped over unintentionally. That makes sense if there's children around or toddlers, dogs, that kind of thing, those kind of logistics. Okay, so here is the parts, name, handling, and instructions. This is a baking pan, pretty self-explanatory. The lid, and then viewing window is right there where you can see it need. Steam vent, control panel, handle for the body, power cord, and baking pan receptacle. Now, I found it hard. I'm going to be honest, I found it hard putting the pan in. And I found it difficult figuring out how to do that until I finally asked GPT, and it gave me a few tips. So if you're having difficulty and you end up getting this, putting the baking pan in right over here, to be precise, double check with GPT. And this area will have, underneath it, you'll be able to see where it aligns with that part. So once I figured that piece out, I was able to place it in properly. I haven't used a bread machine in a long time. I remember my mom using a bread machine, and I just lately have really missed having the smell of fresh loaves of bread in the machine. And I got the mini mainly because it's basically just myself, and I don't eat that much bread, to be honest. I do, but at the same time, I don't want to pay the prices at the store when I could make it myself. And that's why I thought this would pay itself off over 2 years. Camera adjusting for you all. So how to store the cord, so exciting. We're getting into the fun stuff. Fold the power cord and store at the power cord holder. Be sure to take the power cord from the holder before use. Let me rephrase that. Be sure to take out the power cord from the holder before use. Do not forcefully pull the power cord when storing or unplugging. And then it says how to remove the baking pan. Oh, this is pretty good. I like that. Turn the baking pan counterclockwise to release and remove. How to attach the baking pan. Set the baking pan at the center of the main body. Be careful not to hit the heater. Turn the baking pan clockwise to set the baking pan. And then over here it says how to attach the kneading blade. Match the shape of the kneading blade's hole with that of the rotating shaft to attach. Be sure to insert the kneading blade securely, otherwise it will not knead properly. Okay, so I'm going to test out if this is going to work, and I just put my loaf of bread in. It takes 3 hours to get a mini loaf. That seems a little long, but if you think about it, it's doing all the work for you, and you're dumping the ingredients in. And if you're not into making bread, don't spend the $365 on this. Just don't do it. Get your bread from the bakery. Do what you want to do. Whatever fits your lifestyle. Just do whatever floats your boat at the end of the day. I really wanted the scent of fresh bread. I wanted that wafting in the hall every morning. And I didn't want to support buying bread in the store anymore based on how much it's gone up. So I just thought, what can I do to help make things more local? So I thought about like, okay, I can make my own bread. I can make my own yogurt. I'm going to learn how to do that. So this is one of the reasons why I did it. And I just thought it was a pretty good, frivolous, but practical, I would say, investment. And this is the control panel. You can make cookie pasta, cake, jam. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. I'm so excited. I'm like, and this is all about the different modes. Okay, so down here you have basic bread. Standard time, 3 hours and 40 minutes, which is regular. The firm bread is 3:30. Soft bread, I'm gonna like that one, I think. Quick baking, ooh, I'm gonna like that. Dough setting, wow. Cookie pasta dough, cake jam, all that fun stuff. It's got its own little bit for everything. These are the accessories that you'll get. You'll get this cup, and you'll get this measuring spoon. It tells you how to measure the ingredients in case you don't know and you need to know. Maybe I'll come back and read the whole manual. How about we do that? But for now, I'm just going to do a brief overview. Isn't that delicious? That's the one that I made. This kind of gives you basic bread setting. Yeah. And it gives you tips on before baking, tips on using your home bakery, basic steps, which is where I was before. And I'm going to come back and then make another video. Like I said, this is lo-fi, like fingers are in the shot for retro vibes, because I kind of remember in the retro video, like people's fingers were always kind of like in the camera shot by accident, and that made it more tingly for me personally. And I just love the retro nostalgic vibe of lo-fi ASMR, so I've been making a lot more of those videos, and I hope you like them. So come back and check to see how the bread turned out, and you'll be able to see what the bread loaf looks like with this bread maker. I'm really excited because I love making, this is all the stuff that you can make: basic white bread, honey bread, sugar-free, whole wheat, fat-free. I just went for the basic white. Light rye, pumpernickel, 7-grain, apple oat, cheese and onion, fat-free apple oat, granola bread, raisin bread, walnut bread, chocolate bread, all the bread, whole wheat bread, gluten-free, brown rice bread, basic firm variations, these are soft, which I kind of want. That's good to know. I'm gonna have to use eggs. I'm super weird, by the way. You probably figured that out about me. Whatever. Whatever. Cinnamon rolls. Oh, that looks good. Soft pretzels. We can make that. Let's make soft pretzels. That would be fun. Scones. The ones from cups. I need to make some of those. And that would be really funny if I ended up being gluten intolerant and I got myself a bread maker. But on the flip side, I could teach you all how to make gluten-free bread. I was going to bread and beep, but then I just censored myself for the onions. You're welcome. There's the cake course. Jam course, because you gotta learn how to make jam. Ooh, strawberry, blueberry, and apple jam. You don't have to learn how to make jam. I can do that for you. You can just watch. Q&A. What? Let me just go down a little bit. Why is the crust of the basic bread harder? Okay. Why do loaves sometimes vary in height and shape? How do loaves vary in shape depending on the season? Interesting. Why does flour occasionally stick to the side of the pan? I think I missed the flour. Whoops. That is hilarious. hilarious. Okay. That is a washout. Yep. I messed up. Y'all, I messed up. Okay, hold on. Scare that away. It doesn't matter at this point. I figured out what I was missing, and it was flour. It's pretty important for bread. And so I went back to put the reset button on and figure it out. So we will see what it's like in the next video. I will link it when I upload the final product, and you'll see it in all its messed up glory. What happens when you don't put flour in bread and then you put it in last minute? It will impact the bread itself because like it messes up the yeast. There's physics in this part, so I know I botched it, but I'm still gonna eat it because it's gonna be good either way. Alright, I will talk to you all in the next video. I hope you have a great day or evening whenever you're watching this. I'll talk to you all later.